Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Rastafarian Voluones of Florida. Anti-consumerist Jana and reggae singer husband Jason live off barely any money, sometimes having $3 in their bank account. But they're rich in the Karma Bank, and when they don't have groceries, friends will give them food. The laid-back Voluones can't stand structure and allow their 4 kids to decide what they're going to do each day. And the Martins of Texas. Troy and Katrina believe in discipline and living the American dream with a big house, a new pool, and thousands of dollars in the bank. They make their girls do 90% of the chores using spreadsheets to schedule their days. And ex-military dad Troy is so tough, he's totally alienated his daughter Allison. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
I love you,
and a new life.
one love, Rastafari bless.
Right now, we have $3 in our bank account. I would be a freaking nervous wreck.
Don't come into my house and start telling me because I have this that I must do this or I'm a selfish person. Because that's a bunch of crap.
The children will have a structured schedule.
You know, people don't live like you.
Honey, people don't live like you either.
Real homes.
I'm having compassion for a 7-year-old, which you don't understand, woman.
Do you talk to your wife like that?
If she was acting like you were, yeah.
Real lives.
I'm his daughter. I want him to just love me as I am.
Real drama.
Your boys who sat in my lap all week long wouldn't even look me in the eyes. If nothing else, I just wish you to let those kids tell me goodbye.
In Florida, Jana Voluone and husband Jason live the Rastafarian way of life, believing that Haile Selassie, former emperor of Ethiopia, is God incarnate and is known as Jah.
Rastafari is everything to us. We couldn't live without it.
My hair grows in locks. We let it grow. We don't comb it. We don't cut it. They're my antenna for my spirituality, you know, and I hold them as my main so I can be a lion out in the world. Where's our strength? Rastafari. I got into Rastafari through music. I'm in a reggae band. My work is serious. This is my suit. This is my tie. When I'm actually doing this, Janet's at home with the kids, taking care of all the family responsibilities.
In our house, a woman's role is to be the helper to the husband, take care of the children. The cleaning is all on me. I'm a mom of 4 kids, Ezekiel, who's 7, Shashamani, who's 5, Malachi, who's 4, and Sheba, who's 2. A typical day in our house is what the kids want to do that day.
Regimen is structure. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Zeke might say, oh, I want to go to the beach, or I want to go outside and ride my bike. So we just kind of play it by ear.
Generally, we try and have school for a couple hours. Maybe after that, the beach, the skate park.
The Voluones choose to homeschool their kids.
I would never consider sending them to public school. This way, we can take it into our own hands and teach them about Rastafari.
Through Rasta, you learn how to treat people nice.
Part of the Voluones' Rastafarian philosophy is living simply.
Right now, we live in a single wide trailer. We don't feel like we need a big house.
This is the kids' room. All the kids sleep in one bed. I think they really like to sleep in the same bed. I think it makes them really close. Our bank account is small. Our Karma account is large.
How much money do we have in the bank account?
$30.
$30? We're doing
We're
good this
good.
week.
Zeke does a charity that raises money for mosquito nets for kids in Africa. Having the kids be involved with a charity helps them to realize that they do have a good life. Looks like something Shasha would love. I can go down the street on trash day and find perfectly good stuff people are throwing out.
Everything in my house has been given to my family by people that have extra stuff.
There are times whenever we have extra groceries and we round them up and hand them out to our friends, and whenever they have extra groceries, they do the same.
Jah will provide anything I need. Jah will provide, Jah will provide, Jah will provide.
No matter what, we'll be taken care of.
Jah will provide.
Whatever's supposed to happen will
Jah
happen.
will provide.
But Jenna is about to abandon her alternative, laid-back Rasta lifestyle and family to swap lives with a woman she's never met 900 miles away in Texas. Katrina Martin believes structure and order are essential to the running of a home, so the family's time is organized through weekly spreadsheets.
She can do the dishwasher and clean the countertops. I love spreadsheets. My entire life is lived by a spreadsheet. You okay with that?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I need to live by a spreadsheet because it helps me keep organized. Girls, let's go! To me, total chaos would ensue if I lost my spreadsheets. Let's go.
I was in the Marine Corps. That has a big impact because of the structure that's in place. Put that on charge. No cell phones at the dinner table.
Are we still going to the library today?
No.
Troy's a spreadsheet guy, too. I think that's why I love him so much. We both live and die by spreadsheets.
This is our chore chart. For each day that the kids complete their chores, they get a sticker. If they get 5 stickers, then they get their allowance.
I feel like I'm 5. Like, oh, I get a sticker, okay.
Our oldest daughter is Allison. She is 16 years old. Charlene, she's 15 years old. And Emily is 9 years old. 4:30 is when the chores must be done.
I come in, I just make sure that things are picked up. Well, part of your chores list is to make your bed, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, it's not done right, and he just like freaks out and he yells, and it's not fun.
You're not getting your sticker for the countertop. You didn't make your bed.
Okay, Dad, I won't get my allowance this week.
I just need to not give us much attitude, or you might not go anywhere over the weekend.
They take it so seriously.
I check their text messages. It's like there's a little boy after your heart. I truly think that there are predators out there that will intend harm for my children.
Education really is important in our family.
They've got to be on top of their grades. If Charlene's failing, she can't cheer. She's got to have structure in her life or she's not going to get to do the things that she wants. This Katrina?
Katrina and Troy work hard and carefully keep track of every cent they earn.
We're very on top of our finances. We're very clued in to where our money goes and how we spend it. We typically want to save to buy bigger items.
This is going to be our media room. Right now it's a 5th bedroom. We're going to have a theater sitting here.
And we'll pay for that cash.
Allison, Troy's biological daughter, doesn't feel close to her dad at all.
I moved in with my dad about 3 years ago, and it was really hard to reestablish a connection with him.
Girls are more emotional and comforting and that kind of thing, and that's fine. But that's not my role in this family.
My current relationship with my dad is more like, prison guard and a prisoner. There's no really closeness or was no bond.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to the swap?
I believe that Jah is definitely guiding my journey. Wherever I am is where I'm meant to be, and I don't know where I'm going, but I'm sure I'm meant to be there. One love, Rastafari bless!
I'd like to teach another family that it's okay to have a structure and a schedule for your children and your family to run on.
Make good choices!
Bye, honey. Love you.
After a journey of over 900 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
The houses in these neighborhoods are so close together. It's a little claustrophobic.
This is very small, a little run down. I can't imagine living here.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
I hope there's more than this. Maybe little people live here.
Oh my gosh, that is a huge TV. You have to work really hard to get that.
It's flag and it looks like it's got something demonic on it because I don't really want to hang out with demon people for two weeks.
Oh my gosh, that's another big TV that probably costs more than our car.
The furniture looks like maybe hand-me-downs. We discard things with holes in them.
The fact that each child has their own room is interesting.
Their names are all up there. Zeke and Shasha and Malachi and Sheba. How do 4 children sleep on a small bed like that? I mean, I've got one child that sleeps on a bed that size.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
We are a Rastafarian family. I don't know what Rastafarian is.
Order, structure, and organization are what makes us both happy, and we believe all 3 of those things are vital for a well-ordered and successful family. Success should be defined by how happy you are.
We praise Jah. I don't know who Jah is, and I won't praise him.
Having a 9-to-5 job allows us certain freedoms when it comes to the finances, so it's worth the time away from the kids. Doesn't seem worth it to me.
Right now, we have $3 in our bank account, but we don't panic. I would be a freaking nervous wreck.
Troy's daughter, Allison, isn't as used to a structured environment, so Troy tends to be very hard on her. One of them gets singled out. Hold on. I think she probably already feels like she's on the outside, and then to be singled out. Can I just take a break?
Laid-back Rastafarian Jenna Voluone and reggae singer husband Jason live off barely any money and handouts from friends, but feel they're rich in the karma bank. She swapped lives with Katrina Martin, who loves spreadsheets, discipline, and hard work in order to pay for the best things in life for her family. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
She's not leaving the house.
Then I'll stay home with
Not
Sheila.
you, I don't trust you.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, what's your name?
Emily.
Thank you, I'm Katrina.
I'm Allison.
I'm Jay, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. It's very nice to
meet
meet you.
We're a Rastafarian family. Would you like to see?
Your dress.
I would like to
I want to see.
I love it.
We try and live like a one love lifestyle.
Spread the love.
Spread the love. We're all
so
about
cute.
spreading the love.
I really like her. She's really cute. I really like her hair.
And how old are your kids?
I've got 3 girls. They're 9, 15, and 16. Our house is kind of on autopilot.
Yeah,
It flows.
Ours is on autopilot, but the plane kind of goes like this.
Yeah. He tolerates a lot. I mean, those kids are bouncing off the walls, and that's crazy.
Next, Katrina has to make dinner, but unfortunately, the fridge is bare.
There's no food here to eat. There's 4 kids to be fed, and I don't know what Jason plans on doing for dinner tonight.
Her answer comes when some of the Voluone's friends drop by with groceries.
Brought some green beans and some asparagus and some corn.
All right. Plenty of times someone will bring us a meal, or we'll bring someone a meal. Yeah, we have a lot of thoughtful, caring people around us that really help our life out a lot. This is something we call the karma bank. Our savings are in our love. Jah will provide that kind of thing, you know?
I think Jason needs to find a 9-to-5 job. Put a little money in the karma bank.
In Texas, Troy immediately introduces Jana to the girls' chore spreadsheet so she can keep the girls on track for the rest of the week.
We give them until 4:30. And once they are done, they get a sticker. If they have 4 stickers, then they don't get allowance for the end of the week. For 3 stickers, we take away their music player. Get 2 stickers, we'll ground them for the weekend.
Structure, structure, structure. It's a little overwhelming. I'm used to chaos.
Then she must check the girls' cell phones.
Hey, I gotta do what Mom does. And what happens if, say, they found something?
I think Allison got grounded once because she had bad words.
They have no privacy whatsoever. It seems like it's doing a disservice to the girls more than anything.
In Florida, with dinner over, Jason heads off to perform with his band, leaving Katrina to deal with the kids.
Let's go find your stuff. Come on, I'll help you. What would your dad say to do?
He would say, do rock, paper, scissors.
Jason's having fun with his band at the moment, and he'll be having fun until he gets home at 2 o'clock, and I'm not having fun. At some point, I think he's brainwashed his wife that this is how life is supposed to be. She can't be enjoying this.
It's the first morning of the swap at the Martins, and Jana must wake up early and follow the family's precise morning routine.
Make sure you get a plate.
I am. Girls, we gotta hurry. We gotta go. We're gonna be late.
Put your muffin away. You're done.
I can't believe he's hovering over the kids. Allison only wants to eat her muffin. That's it, before she goes to school. She only wants to eat her muffin, and she doesn't have 3 minutes to eat her muffin.
You don't take coffee to school with you.
We can't, everyone else does.
Why are you arguing? I said no.
It seems like she should be able to make those decisions to where when she gets out in the real world, she can make bigger decisions than a muffin.
In Florida, Jason, who was up performing all night, is still asleep.
Jason was my husband, I'd be kicking his butt off of that couch right now, saying, I'm sorry you stayed out too late to play, but now you gotta pay the price. You're gonna get up, we're gonna go on with our day as we have a schedule to do so.
Leaving Katrina to deal with the kids.
I'm going to check with the kids and see what they'd like to do for the day.
You want to go to the beach?
If I was in my house and he was my husband, I wouldn't allow him to sit on his all day and sleep while the kids run amok. You're sleeping on the couch and the kids are running around, and Jana's got to get frustrated with that after hours a day. She really does.
Yeah. Well,
My
wife loves me unconditionally and supports me unconditionally.
And
not conditional. You know,
unconditional love
conditional.
Off the couch.
All right,
Absolutely.
deal with the truth and reality, woman.
Yep.
Deal with the truth and reality.
Okay.
Rastafari. Come on, Sheba, let's go. She's starting to be a little judgmental. You know, that's why I'm not married to a woman like that. I'm married to a true Rasta woman who has unconditional love.
In Texas, Jana, who hasn't had a job in 7 years, must spend the day working as an executive assistant.
I could never do this day after day. Never. It's all about the money. True riches you hold inside of yourself.
Jana gets to find out what the money is spent on when she meets up with Troy to check out home theaters.
We initially put away $8,000.
Okay.
So we weren't really sure. Is that under?
There's no such thing as that.
I don't think Troy has any sense of reality about how much money he's spending and what that money could do in other situations. $8,000. We could buy 800,000 mosquito nets for children in Africa.
This is about the sacrifices that we paid so we can do these kinds of things.
Who needs more stuff? Do the Martins need more stuff, or could the money better be used to save lives?
At the Voluones, after their trip to the beach, Katrina sits the kids down for their designated 2 hours of homeschooling.
Zeke, do you work on reading?
Here's my name, Z-A-L-H-C-A. No, wait, that's Josh's. No, wait.
There's 3 kids in that house that should have a basic reading level. This homeschooling doesn't work. They're using that as their excuse to do nothing and go and play and have a good day at the beach. The book said I should have been here for 2 hours, and I couldn't have possibly gotten 2 hours worth.
But I think the 2 hours comes from this and from things like me telling Sheba to count the plates, or having Shasha count the forks. Each day does vary, you know? He might sit down for 2 hours today. He might sit down for an hour tomorrow.
I really wanted to cry. Those kids are so bright and they have such a future ahead of them, and their parents are holding them back by doing absolutely nothing.
At the Martins, Jana returns to the house and must make sure the girls complete all their chores before Troy gets home at 4:30.
Y'all got 25 minutes. Dad's gonna be home. Do what you have to do. What's on the list? Let's go. Come on, hurry.
Run!
5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. This is stressing me out.
And you're not even the one that's gonna get in trouble for it.
Hello?
It seems like whenever Troy's coming through the door, they're scared. He wants them to live in fear of him. He knows that if they're scared of him, they'll do what he says.
Did you get your chores done?
I did.
So they're all done? Okay. I'll start checking downstairs and we'll give the kids their sticker for the day.
Do they get, like, praise if they do it good?
That's what the sticker's for.
Do you think they would like a thank you or?
It sounds absurd to sit there and say every day for these kids to take a little responsibility around the house and thank them and pat them on the back for every time that they do something around the house. That sounds absurd.
But the thing is, they don't get a sticker every day, so they're not going to get thanked every day.
I'm not breastfeeding my kids, okay? I'm not that kind of a nurturing kind of person.
He thinks that fear equals respect, and that to me is asinine. You're never going to gain respect out of fear.
In Florida, Jason takes Katrina to the studio as his band records their new album, which Jason believes will be their big break.
Harmony, miss love and harmony. Harmony, miss love and harmony. This is the Rolling Stone family. Rastafarian.
I don't think, from what I've heard in there, that Jason's gonna make it big time to support his family, because nobody's gonna buy that album. I can't understand it, so I can't really identify it as good or bad. It's just a bunch of mumble.
When they return home, Katrina confronts Jason over her fear that he will never be able to provide for his family.
And you're telling me that your wife doesn't get nervous that there's no money in the bank?
Ja's gonna provide. Ja will provide. And it's a serious thing.
But Ja has given you the ability to go out and get a consistent paying job, so maybe he's waiting on you to do your part.
I know you don't agree with the way I live. I don't care.
I think you could do better for your family.
She does think I'm living wrong. I just think that's judgmental. I mean, love your enemy and love your friend and just love everybody. And through love, we will all understand each other. But through that kind of attitude, that's how wars start. Ja will provide. High five, Rastafari.
Ja, ja, ja. That's not having a conversation. That's not communication. That's a bunch of crap.
At the Martins, Jana's trying to discover why Troy is so tough on Allison, his daughter from a previous marriage.
One of my friends came over one time. I asked to go to a local place, you know, where music, and my dad was like, no, not tonight. And then we asked again.
And I told her, don't ask again. You know, she's so worried about talking about the negative things because that's her world, negativity.
But don't you think that her feelings about it are valid?
I don't care because she has a set of rules that she has to live by. She don't have a choice.
I understand why Allison doesn't fight her dad anymore because she feels like it gets nowhere. She doesn't feel like she's being heard, so why talk? Do you feel like you have open communication with your dad?
It's kind of hard because, I mean, with me, when I was little, I didn't know him. He lived like an hour or two away from me, and I saw him twice a year. But I mean, so when I moved in with him, he automatically saw me as a project, something he needed to fix. I'm his daughter. I want him to just love me as I am.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
It's okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
You are. She's crying out for someone to listen to her. He's totally oblivious to what's going on around him, because if he really was aware of what was going on around him, he would realize he needs to nurture his daughter.
Today, everything is about to change in the Martin and Voluone households as the new wives take control.
This family definitely needs to chill, especially Troy.
To make Jason understand that there needs to be rules, I'm gonna put my foot down, I'm gonna plant it, and I'm not gonna back off.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Jason, you need to take responsibility and start earning money to support your family.
They don't look like they're starving.
You could do better.
You can too.
In my house, my children decide how they're going to spend the day. That means they're following their instincts and finding their own destinies. Girls, you decide what you want to do and when you're going to do it.
Oh, yes.
Tomorrow, Jason, you're gonna start a new job, selling real estate.
How are we gonna fix the world if all you think is everybody's supposed to be like you?
You're busy following a schedule that you have no real time together. No more schedule, no more rules, and no more chore chart.
You have beautiful children, and it breaks my heart to see them running around like little ragamuffins.
Ragamuffin, ragamuffin, ragamuffin.
We don't live in a third world country. Kids, I've arranged for bunk beds for you to sleep in.
You know, I've lived with the Hawaiian people. I've lived with the Mexicans, the Costa Ricans, the Ticos, side by side. They've got 20 kids in a house, and all those kids are smiling still. And that attitude right there is the same attitude that killed all the Indians off. That attitude right there is the same attitude that thinks that they can go over into Hawaii and take the Hawaiian land.
Troy, you're going to take some of the money you got set aside for the home theater and donate it to a charity. And girls, you're going to take 5 or more of your personal things and we'll give them away to a local thrift shop.
I can do that.
Yeah? You're down? Okay.
From now on, the children will have a structured and very busy schedule. I have created a spreadsheet of your entire day.
I just think that's funny. Your idea is the quote-unquote idea when around the world, people don't live like you.
Honey, people don't live like you either.
Your total lack of communication with your daughter Allison is ridiculous. You're going to have some designated Allison time so you two can heal your wounded relationship. You're cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You're always talking about how Jaw will provide.
Rastafari, Rastafari.
From now on, Jar will provide. All the money you earn at your new job this week is going to go in this jar. Here's a little something to get you started.
All right, $5.
Troy, you need to open up your heart. That is why you will be writing a reggae song, expressing the love for your girls, and performing it for them.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Jana's homeschooling is not preparing the kids for the brightest future. I have arranged for all 4 kids to start a proper school beginning first thing tomorrow.
This is a 2-year-old girl. She's not leaving the house.
Then I'll stay home with
Not
Sheila.
you, I don't trust you. I don't see any rules good. I've been living my life for 34 years. I know what works, Parai, so I'm gonna keep on doing that.
At the Martins, Jana immediately begins enforcing her rules, taking down the girls' chore chart.
All right.
You can do one.
And making Troy do the chores.
I could do twice the amount of chores in less than time that we give them to do it, so. I don't think it's a big deal with the amount of chores that they have.
And letting the girls inspect his work.
The floor looks clean. There's a speck right here, but I'll let that slide.
Looks pretty good to me.
Looks good to me. You got all your stickers today. Are you happy? There you go, Dad. You should keep your sticker on there. It's no compliment.
At the Voluones, Katrina has ruled that the kids each get a bed of their own.
Zeke's the oldest, everybody follow suit.
I like my bed.
Zeke, thank you, Katrina.
Thank you, too.
Katrina next tries to explain to Jason why having a permanent local job would be good for his wife and family.
You know, those 3 or 4 weeks you're gone at a time, it's hard on your wife.
Yeah.
And it's really hard on your kids. And
I spent a lot of time trying to wear the tie and trying to wear the nice shirt and the slacks, because that's what society told me I was going to be successful at.
But it's better for our family.
Yeah, well, I think being happy inside yourself, knowing you're doing what you're supposed to do, your God-given talent, I think that makes your family happy, that makes everybody happy.
What I'm hearing is, well, but this is what I want to do.
I'm not going to give up what I know that I've been doing, that I'm supposed to do, and just say, oh, well, I'm going to give up on that. No, I'm not doing that.
I don't care how much money I got. I'm rich. I'm a king. If she doesn't understand that I have faith that Jah will provide, far I.
At the Voluones, it's the first morning after rule change, and as the kids and Jason get ready for school and work, Katrina discovers the family savings jar is empty.
The jar is missing some money.
Dad went to get beer last night.
He lives in a hellhole. Hey, let's get some beer. That's where his priorities are, himself. I have to say, I noticed there's money missing out of the jar.
Yes, I went and got myself a couple beers last night.
And you don't think that your wife would want more of a living environment before you had beer?
Don't be don't start being judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental.
You are when you say your house is going down. You are. Monies are God. So she says, jar. I say, ja. Rastafari.
At the Martins, Jenna has ruled that the girls chill out and Troy carry on with their chores, in the hope he'll realize the pressure he's putting them under.
This isn't a big deal because I was raised doing chores my whole life.
With his chores done, the girls persevere in trying to make Troy understand how they feel about his strict approach.
We don't care about the chores, it's just how seriously you take them.
Give me an example so I can understand.
Like the time where we got grounded because the kitchen floor wasn't clean. There was crumbs behind the floor.
Maybe you guys need to stop baking so much.
I don't feel like we shouldn't be barred from baking because of the possibility that there might be crumbs on the floor. I think that's absurd.
We're trying to help you guys by giving you some guidance, but you guys don't listen. And then you get upset when you continue to make the same mistakes.
He's very stubborn. The safest thing to do is expect that he won't change, but hope he will change. Either way, so I won't be disappointed.
In Florida, Katrina has ruled that the Voluone children go to school for the first time ever.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Let's go see the classroom. You come in here too, Malachi. We'll go take the other one.
Let's make a real castle. The kids are really cool. They're having fun just like I am.
Their mother can teach them all of this at home. Man, nature. Animals stay with their parents for a certain amount of time, and I guarantee you, human beings ain't supposed to kick the kids out of the house and go stick them and feed them to the wolves.
In Texas, Jenna has ruled that the Martins make some deposits in their karma bank by giving to charity. But Troy dictates that the girls give away their most precious possessions.
Allison, your MP3 player. Char, your MP3 player. And Emily, your soccer goal. Isn't this the true spirit of giving?
He's like, oh, it's in the spirit of giving, which it did not feel like the spirit of giving to anybody. He was just like, well, yeah, it'll be the spirit of giving, but it'll be under my terms.
It's okay, Char. It is okay. You are not gonna have to give that up. And you know what? I'm not gonna give up my music player. Are you insane?
Seeing how Troy's control has upset the girls, Jenna confronts him.
Do you see that by making that list of those super important things to the girls that it did put control back in your corner again?
The list was meant not to be back in control, but it was to provide a better, to make a bigger difference.
But then that also brought control back to you. You do like to be in control of the situations, you know what I mean? He's a control freak. I just don't live my life that way. I don't understand why you have to have control of every situation.
In Florida, Katrina has ruled that Jason gives up playing in a reggae band and support his family by working a regular 9-to-5 job instead.
While real estate is very exciting, it's also a little on the boring side. And this morning, I found 1,200 junk emails in my inbox. So I wondered if you might help me get rid of those. Let's get rid of that one, too.
This one right here, okay.
The one that's highlighted. Let's just go down the line. Less talking would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been deleting emails and punching holes in paper for a job. So, yeah, it's a job. I'm not gonna do a job. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do my work, not a job. Rastafari.
In Texas, Jenna has so far been unable to get through to Troy. Following his demand the girls give away their most treasured possessions, Jenna insists he donates some of his home theater money to charity.
$10?
You know, here's the thing, Jenna. It's not about money, it's about principle.
You don't feel comfortable giving away
I'm not gonna be required to do it because it makes you feel better.
Okay, whatever. Fine, don't do it.
You know what? I work my off for what I have, and I don't apologize for it. But don't come into my house and start telling me because I have this that I must do this or I'm a selfish person, because that's a bunch of crap. That's exactly how I feel.
Okay.
She's forcing me to give money that's that's in my bank account to a cause that she believes in. To me, that's not charity. That's extortion.
He won't give away $1? $1? I do not know what else to do. He's not even willing to take a step in the right direction.
At the Martins, Troy has refused to give even $1 to charity. But the girls, seeing how upset Jana is, decide to show her that there is compassion and kindness in the Martin home.
He didn't want to give money to the charity. And we're like, well, you know what? If our dad won't give money to charity, then we'll give money to charity.
We decided that we're gonna give. We have like about 7.
Awesome. I love you girls.
So, hey, what's this, guys?
We had all this money, so we said that we were gonna start a jar and then like fill it with change, and then every time it got filled up, then we would donate it.
Yeah? Cool. So I tell you what, y'all count it, and then I'll double it.
That's awesome. Okay. That's awesome.
I was touched by the fact that they pulled their money together. I just wanted to come up with a way of being able to contribute.
We just put in $19.70-something cents.
So I'll double that.
And then you'll put in $40?
Yeah.
The girls gave everything that they could, so he did come up with an incentive to double the money in the jar, you know, to give to charity, which I think is good. It starts with a step, you know, just one step.
At the Voluones, Jason and the kids have lived another long day of work and school. Katrina has ruled the kids stick to a bedtime, but Jason has had enough.
You're not going to bed?
Jason, if we don't get them bed at a reasonable time tonight, tomorrow's never gonna get off to a decent start.
All right, here, you deal with them.
You created this mess.
I created
Deal with
it?
it. Come on, let's get them in there. Let's...
Hold on. You say I created this mess?
There's
How
no
compassionate
schedule.
are you? I'm having compassion for a 7-year-old, which you don't understand, woman. I've been trying to do this schedule, and you're like, get to bed?
I'm not
That, no,
bed.
you hear me?
I hear you.
No, look at me. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you loud and clear.
All right. You acting like this makes me want to say,
My husband would never talk to me like that. Do you talk to your wife like that?
if she was acting like you were, yeah.
Jason's behavior's freaked me out. I can't be around him anymore. He's driving me crazy.
Upset, Katrina goes to a hotel.
I'm going back to the civilized world. I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna get the lion if you put me on the defensive. Whether it's mental or spiritual, you're gonna get the lion.
At the Martins, Troy, after promising to give to charity, has now agreed to follow Jana's rule that he write a reggae song for the girls, but he's struggling with his lyrics.
I'm just trying to come up with the rhymes.
If you have something to say that doesn't rhyme, you can say it. You know, it's all about coming from your heart. I think anything you say positive, everybody's gonna love.
While the girls prepare for the party, Troy rehearses with the band.
Let me tell you that I'm here for all of you.
Yes.
I thank God for beautiful girls each night. I pray.
That's perfect, man. That's pretty good. There's one thing, though. Just rock it when you sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rock it. God loves you, no matter what you look like, even with green and dark blue hair. Just know I will always truly care. Stand tall, be proud, and don't ever stray. I thank God for beautiful girls I pray each night. It was great. It was a lot of fun, and I think that the girls saw that I put myself out there, and you know, it was a connection that we were trying to make.
I'm hoping that my dad will soften up, and I'm thinking after writing that song that it is possible. Because I was like, psh, never gonna happen. I don't care if Hercules ties into a tree and says, you're gonna be nicer to the girls. But now I'm just kind of like, you know what, it is possible.
In Florida, communication is completely broken down, with Jason and Katrina refusing to be under the same roof.
I really don't want her back in my house. She can come to the yard, and I'll go out with the kids and let the kids say goodbye, and then we're coming back in the house and living the rest of our lives. Hello, Katrina. This is Jason.
Hey, Jason.
I wanted to give you the option to come say goodbye to the kids in the front yard, if you'd like to, before you head back home.
I would love to come see the kids and tell them goodbye. That makes me really happy, because I just want to hug all their little necks and wish them the best.
Remember, you just got to tell her bye, give her a hug, and come back to the door, and we're going inside.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Thank you for inviting me into your home. Will you come say goodbye? Come here. Oh. Shasha, will you come say goodbye?
Upset Shasha didn't come to say goodbye, Katrina breaks down.
And he sends them out one by one. They won't even look at me. I spent 2 weeks with those kids on my lap. I poured my heart out, and he's just playing these stupid little games with his own kids. And that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. It breaks my heart. I've given everything I can for 4 kids that aren't mine, and he just wants to play another stupid little game. It's not a game. This is not a game.
In Texas, it's the final afternoon of the swap, and Jana has ruled that the family chills out at the beach together. And Allison makes a final attempt to get Troy to actually listen to her.
Dad, what we all need from you is to feel loved. I mean, we don't spend any time with each other, so I just kind of feel alone.
Maybe we can make more of an effort to do that and spend more time together. So if that's how you feel, then certainly. I think that we should be able to spend more father-daughter time doing things like that. I think that's what Jenna is trying to bring. It's like, you can take a negative, but you can make it a positive.
I think he's kind of starting to notice now. What I want from him more than money and clothes is just for him to listen to me.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I am so excited that I don't ever have to see Jason after tomorrow as long as I live. Rastafari!
I feel like I was really blessed with this opportunity to bring this family closer together.
Love you guys. I miss you too.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Don't worry, you king's here, baby. Rastafari.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
My first impression is that it was small. 4 kids are sharing one little room and one bed. I was like, oh, goodness.
But you realize all over the world, people share huts of 15
Yes,
people.
but we're in the United States, and we don't really have to share huts and teepees.
She feels that material would make the house better. It's okay.
We are so blessed.
I know, Rastafari.
There wasn't much of the educational aspect.
You know, she has
Is
that...
Shasha reading?
No, Shasha's not reading. She's 5 years old.
She's 5 years old. She's supposed to be in kindergarten.
Kindergartners can read. Do you realize what chaos that causes in a little kid's head? To not have any kind of structure?
My children are thriving.
Honey, the whole house was chaotic.
Of course, I have 4 little kids under 7. Of course I'm gonna want to run out of the house
According
sometimes.
to Jay, you never get frustrated. Chaos doesn't bother you one single bit. It's peaceful.
You're being kind of
No,
rude.
that's what he says.
It's been like this all week.
That's what he says.
It's been like this all week. What I think is the lack of
I
understanding.
have worked really hard not to be rude.
That's okay. Why don't you ask your husband what he called me when he cussed me out?
Well,
You cursed her out?
I defend my family, and I will.
You still
every
don't have to
time.
talk to me like that.
You had something to say about everything. Apology's an apology.
You said
Did Mary Magdalene went to Jesus and bowed at his feet and said, "Please forgive me"? He didn't say, "Well, I don't care. You're a whore."
We definitely had a different experience. Obviously, there was a strained relationship between Allison and Troy.
When Allison came to me, you know, with sincerity
and respect,
then I was open to hearing what she had to say, and that was nice.
I'm incredibly happy to hear this. I mean, I was totally attached to your kids, and he and I weren't speaking. And he called the hotel and said, "Hey, do you want to come say goodbye to the kids?" I was so excited that I cried because I thought, I can't believe he's actually going to let me say goodbye to the kids. And when I got there, he'd obviously coached them to not say goodbye to me. He can shake his head. Your boys who sat in my lap all week long wouldn't even look me in the eyes. They walked up, I gave them a hug, and they didn't say a thing. If nothing else, I just wish you to let those kids tell me goodbye, because I mean, they had it right here. Get me away from that crazy nut.
No, freaking nutball, huh?
Rastafari.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Hey!
Let the girls decide. They can decide when they're adults.
The rules are in the bonfire pile, and we will be blazing the fire.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
After the swap, I came back and we had these bunk beds. I mean, it's good for them to have their own space. So in this case, Ja has definitely provided the bunk beds via Katrina.
We're in the process of moving right now.
Put it in the box.
You know, we're moving to a place that's closer to the beach.
I still think it's best for our family to homeschool the kids. We found a use for the glass jar. Now we use it for all of our charities. We know that the jar what?
Does not provide.
No, who provides?
Ja.
Rastafari.
Just press the plus.
Here, I'll go right.
I'm not up next. Your dad can go next.
I'll go next.
I'm not hula hooping.
Troy loosened up a lot. He's more loosey-goose.
Yeah. What did I do?
Not really loosey-goose, but just a little.
Good job.
I want them to see me having fun with them and interacting with them. My relationship with Allison has gotten better. You know, it's a growing relationship. I think it'll continue to grow.
We both needed to take a step forward in our relationship.
I think we both reached that level where we both want to grow, and I think that's the only way that's really going to work.
It's a lot better.
Oh, I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too, Dad.
It's time to lose the dreads, and I have brought in just the man to help.
So no, never, ever, ever, never, 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 never. This is a covenant I've made personally with Ja, and it ain't coming off my head. Everybody hold up one of my locks. Everybody hold up one of my locks. Hold them up, hold them up. Hold up one of my locks.
He's not gonna go for the haircut.
Rastafari.